President Abdel Fattah Sisi, the President of the Republic, to say his speech.
تفضلوا استراحوا تفضلوا استراحوا.
Please be seated. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Indeed, it's a very beautiful day. Many happy returns. Always we are gathered, Egypt, the people of Egypt gathered for the goodness. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, the great people of Egypt, distinguished guests, I'd like to start my speech with you to extend all meanings of solution and appreciation and admiration to the great people of Egypt. Certainly, all solution and appreciation to the great people of Egypt, to congratulate the Islamic and Arab nations of the occasion of the holy months of Ramadan, praying to the Almighty God to assist us and to grant us goodness, peace, and bless, and the humanity to be surrounded by the bliss, peace, and security. I stand before you in a moment that is having a mixture of pride and admiration. Certainly admiration and proud of being here with you, with all segmentations of the great people of Egypt, and to be proud of what we are celebrating today, of a new triumph and a real representation. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I love you too. And I love Egypt as well, and God knows. Just listen. Everyone loves his or her family, and Egypt is my family. And to bride of we are celebrating today of a new victory, a new representation of the meaning of humanity, solidarity, and societal civil work. As all the Egyptians were the role model and the example and aspiration, and particularly in times of hard and crisis, and what we are seeing today is just an affirmation of the potentials of the great people of Egypt of changing the crisis to grants. Are we going to love each other? Thank you. very much,
وإظهارا لقدرته
showing its potentials in changing crisis into grants and the crisis to an achievement and a success. In fact, it's a great humanity scene surrounded by solidarity and takaful, and in top of which the loyalty and seeking the assistance to the Almighty God. Great thanks and appreciation to all participants in such success, from volunteers, institutions and effective entities under the umbrella of the National Alliance of the Civil Development Work.
التحالف الوطني الحقيقي
Certainly the National Alliance, its
إلا إذا كان
role isn't deniable.
جيدا، لكن التحالف الوطني دوره عظيم جدا جدا.
It has a great role, and as we are here today, as we can see, and their work throughout the Republic reflect that.
أمس القريب
In this very soon,
شهدنا
yesterday, we witnessed the launching of the national project on developing the Egyptian country,
من خلال
Haya Karima, or decent life, through which we pursue the raise the level of life into more than 4 billion family, and targeting a real development
وتحسين جودة
and to improve the quality of life to about 85 million Egyptian people.
الوزن دي المرة اللي فاتت.
As I said this before,
يعني احنا
but number have changed a lot since we've launched the project 2 years ago. We were talking about that could be 700 or 800 billion Egyptian pound. I wish to say that the first phase that we are about to be finished, its cost had reached more than 350 billion Egyptian pound for the first phase alone. As I said, the second and the third phase that we are, God willing, determined to execute would enter a number of 1 trillion Egyptian pound, as we can see today, witnessing a new success written by the hands of the loyal Egyptian people in a civil society that targeting, supporting the societal protection system with the assistance of the government and the private sector. The whole work together in achieving the societal development and service activities throughout the governorates of Egypt, and outreaching the most neediest families, and to provide the societal services of all sectors. Great people of Egypt, 9 years ago, in response to your call, have honored to shoulder the responsibility of this nation. Since 9 years ago, in a response of your call, have honored to carry on the responsibility of this nation in praying to Almighty God to assist me, and relying on the ability of the Egyptian potentials, and believing that the Almighty God never wastes the work of whoever exerted the effort. By the sincere intention, despite difficulties and challenges that we face to regain Egypt in its sound path, it was the determination and reality to storm such challenges in the fight of existence and prosperity. Several years of believed in our nation. We worked for it. We in pursuit peace, security and stability, and we've taken the path of development and constructions approach, through which we've faced many difficulties, yet in each time we're able and we've managed to overcome and to be more stronger. Kind people of Egypt, brothers and sisters, fellow citizens, I reiterate my oath to you to move forward of more work of construction, and very determined to overcome challenges, given more and several spaces for each type and segmentation of the nation in achieving an appropriate future for their aspiration, vested by the assistance of the Almighty God, and believe in the ability of achieving the dreams of nation that never been left alone, but achieved by work and determination. Hence, I would like to express the great admiration and grateful for what they've exerted and their sacrifices to stand self-assured, celebrating of many of what's been achieved, to prove to the whole world many times in our ability to overcome challenges and to take our nation across the horizon of a better future. Once again, I'd like to extend thanks and appreciation and solution and happy many returns. And our nation in peace and good. And allow me just to conclude my speech, please. I wish to say something. I wish to say to you, try strong and hard. They've tried hard in the past few months to fear us and make the Egyptian fear of their lives. But I wish to say to you, what you've seen today, it is a real response and a real ability for all of us to move forward, and we'll be having no problem by the assistance of the Almighty God and with you and by your support. Allow me to conclude, to extend thanks and solution and appreciation. Wish you all the best of luck, and please articulate with me all together, long live Egypt, long live Egypt, long live Egypt, and peace be upon you all.
السلام الوطني لجمهورية مصر العربية.
Arab Republic of Egypt.